So to access the custom dashboards, this is easily done. So you just go to the navigation bar on the left hand side of your MPC and down to My Dashboards. If you click on this, it is the second option down. So just to make you aware, there are 3 configured dashboards already set up for all users. So to access these, you just go to the top here, choose a dashboard template to load, and the 3 are finance, appointment analysis, and productivity. So to access any of these, you would just click into them from the drop down and they will load up for you. The reports that we are focusing on this dashboard is revenue per hour, your diary utilisation across all of your providers' diaries in the practice, average appointment value and completed treatments. With these reports, it does allow you to drill down into the data. So the default to run the data is set for 3 months previous up until yesterday's date, but you can change this from the drop down. There's all different time ranges there. So you've got 6 months previous, a year before, or if you run KPI reports on a weekly or a monthly basis, then you can choose specific date ranges. So you would just choose date range from the options here and choose the date from the calendar. So this report will load up for you and you'll be able to see the hourly rate for the practice, and you can input targets to see if the practice is in target with what the business needs are, or do you have to work on any areas that you have to work on, So when you drill down into the report, it will let you know your weekly revenue per hour per provider and the average. And then if you can also drill down into the hours available, hours booked for each provider, and also the ranking. So you'll be able to put all of your providers from your highest earner to the least earner and see if there's any providers that may need additional support. You can also switch on your comparison period toggle, so you would just change that to yes and click apply, and this will show you the data for the year previous for the same month to see if the practice is performing better than it was this time last year. Your diary utilisation, so this is monitoring your hours worked, excluding unblocked diaries. And when you drill down into this report, then you can see per provider, per week, their worked percentage, and hopefully that will be in target with what you would expect. And then you've got the totals at the bottom here for the practice. We also have appointment analysis dashboard, which is focusing on your appointment diary. So we've got diary utilisation, your hours worked, failed to attend and cancellations. So these will be as percentages, and you can drill down into the data and the number of patients seen. To create your own dashboard, it's just under the config area here. So first of all, in order to set up your own dashboard, you need to set your user permissions. So to do this, it's just the green button in the right corner here. You would just type the user's name in, and choose from the available permissions from the drop down. So the top one would be that the MPC user can add or edit the custom dashboards once they have been set up. So you would just click on this, click submit, and then you need to set up the other permission as well. So if we submit that, and make sure that it says at the top that the permissions has been set in green, and then you are good to go. So now to create your own, we would click Manage Features Selection in blue at the right here. And this is all of the reports that you can add to your own dashboard. It is unlimited, so you can create as many as you would like. You can share them with your team or have them in private mode for your eyes only. So it may be that if you are a group of practices that you would want to set up a dashboard for KPI reports that you can share with your practice managers, and then they would be able to also share with their team. And it might be if you have a treatment coordinator that you create a dashboard based off of treatments. So we have quite a lot of reports here around treatment. So we've got completed treatments value, NHS completed treatments as well, then treatments created versus if the treatment has been started and booked. So this is focusing on treatment conversion. So this one is private only, and then we've got your NHS here. So if you want to add any of these to your dashboard, then you would just click into the features that you would like to add. Make sure that they go under the selected features header. Click Return to Dashboard in the bottom right corner, and that will have your dashboard created based off of the reports that you have chosen. This area here, the thumbnail view, so this gives you a quick glance of how your practice is performing. So once you're happy with your dashboard and it's got everything that you would like, to save it, we go to Save Dashboard as New Template at the top right again. Name it something meaningful to you. So it might be KPI Reporting Dashboard. Dashboard tag is what the dashboard is focusing on basically. So is it focusing on appointment KPIs, finance, NHS, patients, productivity? So, and then dashboard type from the drop down, you would have private or group. Then we click Save here. And then once it's saved, if you go to choose a dashboard template to load, then it will have the dashboard there for you, which means that anytime that you log in, you will be able to access this. And it means that anybody with an MPC user account, for your practice, if it's under group level, then they will also be able to access it as well. Might be that you would want to create one as well for monitoring your dentist performance if you're a practice manager or operations manager, and you might want to put that in private mode for your eyes only. What is really good about the custom dashboards is the data loads very quickly. It means that you can drill down and see if for example, if your diary utilisation is lower than what you would expect it to be, you can drill down into the area and into the report and see why that is within a couple of minutes, which is really helpful. With all of the features as well, you can set targets. So if your practice has targets set, say for revenue per hour, your worked diary utilisation, then you can set these up on the MPC so that when the report loads, then just like it's showing you here, you'll be able to see at a quick glance if the practice is on target. So if it's on target, it would be in green. If it's just missed target, it would show amber. And if it's below, then it would be in red. If you click into the feature here, then you can see all of my 3 practices are listed on the left hand side. Then I've set my target as 88% for diary utilisation worked percentage, and the amber target was 80%. So obviously this is dummy data, your practices will be a lot better. But because I have not hit the target, I'm shown in red, and it will let you know the variance, so you can see at a quick glance how much the practice has missed target by, and then you can make a plan for the future. With all of the features as well, you can rename them. So you just hover over the header here, click on the pencil icon, and you can rename it something meaningful to you, and then you click save. If you make any changes to your dashboard and you're wanting to save it for future, then we just click Save Active Template here. If you create the dashboard and say you added a tile where by mistake, or you thought that you didn't want the dashboard anymore, then you just go to Manage Custom Dashboards, and this will allow you to rename the dashboard. You can archive it, which would delete it off, and then you'll be able to make new ones as well. So that is the custom dashboard. So the main takeaway from today is that you can create your own personalised dashboards based off of your most used MPC reports or your practices KPIs. You can create as many as you would like. It's unlimited, and anyone that has an MPC user account can do this. There is lots of graphs where you can see your performance at a quick glance. You could screenshot the graphs as well to use in business review presentations. You can input your practice KPI targets to monitor practice progress, and you can share these with the team or have in private mode only for yourself. So thank you for your time today. I hope you found the session helpful. If you have any queries at all or would like to book any future training, please feel free to contact us on support@youarecompliant.com, and we will be more than happy to help you out. Please feel free to also like us on Facebook for details on upcoming webinars, new feature releases, and helpful tips.